Boy, and I think it's just that cold, really, that is the shock to the system right about now.
Especially compared to yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. And, you know,
Gosh.
I mean, live in Colorado, it's February, we're used to this, except we're not. It's been very mild. We haven't had a snowstorm
So
really
spoiled, yes.
since Thanksgiving. So keep an eye on the elderly in your neighborhood, pets, a little extra kibble for those. Make sure they get their paws all cleaned off. Bring them inside when you can. Just check up on everybody during this cold snap because it is really quite dramatic to go from 74 degrees yesterday. Will be 0 by Wednesday morning. Yeah. Keeps the old weather interesting, doesn't it? All right, so for this evening, the roads are getting bad out there, hence my really imploring people to slow down a little bit because they're going too fast. And right now, it's just that little glaze of ice on there, but that sneaks up on you. Oftentimes, if you've already had several inches, you'd slow down, but keep it really, really slow as you go and allow plenty of extra time between you and the person ahead of you overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. Temperatures drop to 13 by 11 p.m. We get snow off and on throughout the evening. Let's check out radar. So what's happening currently. Snow in the mountains, snow along the I-25 corridor, and the intensity is increasing a little bit as the cold front moved through, but now there's a little upper air disturbance up at the jet stream level that is coming across Colorado tonight, and that will enhance the snowfall over the next 6 to 12 hours and give us that up to a foot of snow in the mountains and 6 inches or more in some locations across the plains. Here's what it looks like as far as our studios, and you can see how those roads are already getting glazed up here. The bridges, the ramps, the overpasses, they'll get it worse because they get air underneath them, and that really makes the road surface get colder in a hurry. Speaking of colder in a hurry, we had 30 for a high today. Yesterday, the high was 74 degrees. 18's been the low. Normal highs are at 45 and 17. The record, 1954, saw 70, and 1883, 18 below zero. Right now, we're at 18 above zero in Denver and at the airport. The pressure's rising. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 10. It's currently a 6-degree wind chill, and our skies filled with snowflakes. So how much? I'm going to step out of the way, and you can pick out your location or one that is close to it to see the type of snowfall. Lighter off to the north and east, but still a few inches. Heavier western suburbs up into the mountains and foothills between now and tomorrow morning. Look at the temperature contrast across the nation. It's 69 degrees currently in Atlanta, 71 in Brownsville. We're down to 18 degrees here, one of the coldest spots across the country. You might imagine there's a cold front somewhere in between, and you're right. This is what's happening at the surface. Warm air has been pushed to the southwest, very cold air coming into the north, and here's that little upper air disturbance that's coming across the region for tonight. That means snow and cold for us for tonight. Let me take you through hour by hour. Between now and about midnight, the snow will gradually shift out onto the eastern plains, but remain from the Continental Divide eastward, some clearing off over western Colorado. And by morning, it'll be clear and cold northwest Colorado with snow and cold continued Denver and across the eastern plains, albeit a little bit lighter. Down to 9 below at Leadville by morning, 5 below at Aspen, 3 above at Craig, 10 here in the Denver area. And along the Front Range, very cold up in the mountains, about 5 degrees either side of the 0 mark, and it'll be teens on the plains. Snow and cold early with slick roads tomorrow morning. Light snow and cold by midday. Later in the afternoon, some clear skies to the west, lingering flurries across the plains. And a very cold day, only 17 for the high in Denver. Some low 20s, southeast Colorado, upper 20s over the western portion of the state. Very cold conditions expected. 18 here at Denver 7 Studios, Broomfield at 20, and single digits and teens in the mountains. So your forecast tonight, snow and cold, slick roads, and a low of 10. For tomorrow, it's going to be cold and some light snow, mainly in the morning, 17 for a high temperature. How long does it take to get out of this? Well, it's 0 Wednesday morning, but 30 in the afternoon on Wednesday. By Thursday, up to 42. Another system arrives with more heavy snow for the mountains, some flurries here Friday, and 38. And I can't promise any 60s or 70s for next weekend. It's going to be in the low to mid 40s, and a little snow may return again by next Monday.
I think at this rate, we're going to be happy with 40s.
I think we
By the
will.
end of the
A long
week.
way from
Especially after that 0. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.